Hello everyone, I am Dheeraj Prabhu, a certified ethical hacker, network security analyst, and I'm working as a senior security analyst at CyberSapiens. I handle network VAPT and infrastructure VAPT projects for the clients here in CyberSapiens. Today we are going to discuss about network security, its importance, how it's done, and we will also see job opportunities and many more. In this video, we are going to discuss about network penetration testing, its importance, its steps, and also the job opportunities we can look into in this particular domain. So let's dive into what is network penetration testing first. What is network VAPT? So network VAPT or vulnerability assessment and penetration testing is a step which identifies and analyzes different vulnerabilities, threats, and how we can fix them in the network infrastructure. So this is about network VAPT. In network VAPT, we have different phases and steps we follow to identify and mitigate vulnerabilities. For this purpose, we use different tools based on these phases. So let's see one by one what these tools are. We have NetDiscover, then we have HPing3, and we have Nmap. So these are the things, or these are the tools we use for information gathering and scanning phases. We have BetaCap, Wireshark, and TCP dump to analyze and capture different network packets and identify the vulnerabilities in them. Next, we have Hydra and Metasploit framework and Impacket. These are for exploitation and further testing of vulnerabilities. Next, we have Responder, Nikto, and AirCrackNG. These are specific to different services used in the network. Responder is used for clients. Responder and Nikto are specific to different services, and AirCrackNG is specific to wireless penetration testing. So these are the manual and open source tools which are used in the network VAPT. Next, we have tools which are automated and which will scan for the vulnerabilities, process all the steps, and give us the analysis. We have Nessus, Qualys, Acuinetics, and Rapid7. Also, we have Invicti and Manage Engine. Mainly, these have databases which have list of vulnerabilities in them, and based on the scanning in the initial phase, these provide us the details on what are the vulnerabilities present, what are the flaws or threats possibly present in the network devices, and give us the analysis. Then these also have patch management which will work on the remediation steps. Next, we'll see what are the prerequisite knowledge we need to have to work on network VAPT or to learn network VAPT. First, we need to learn networking fundamentals. In that, it can be IP address, MAC address, subnetting, and other information about the network. Next, we also need to know about different network devices like routers, firewalls, switches, how they work, how they operate, and how they interact with other devices in the network. And we also need to know about different operating systems, their softwares, hardwares, how they work, how they operate, and other important information and functionalities about the operating systems. Now we will see what are the technical skills one need to follow or one need to work on in network VAPT. So first thing is reconnaissance or information gathering. Gathering information is important skills or important technique we need to have when we work on any target for a VAPT process. Next is vulnerability scanning. So gathering the information and using that to identify the vulnerability which might be present and then analyze these vulnerability is important. Next, exploitation techniques. So after identifying the vulnerabilities, we need to confirm whether they are present or not, and also we need to escalate the vulnerability and perform the exploitation. This is also one of the important technique or technical skill set we need to have to work as a VAPT analyst. Next, network traffic analysis. This is another important domain we need to know when we are working on a network device or a system. Also, documentation and reporting also play important role when we work on client projects in network VAPT, because we need to specify the client what the vulnerabilities are, how they can remediate it, and how also they can confirm these things. So these are the important technical skills we need to have when we work on the network VAPT projects. Now we will look into some of the soft skills we need to have to work as a network VAPT analyst. One is attention to detail. We need to specify what these vulnerabilities are, how we identified them, where they are occurring, and how we can fix these things. Okay, so identifying these things and keeping these information very detailed is very important, because that's what the client will be needing. Next, effective communication. When we are working with the client, we need to convey what we identified there and how they can fix these things. So having a proper communication and effective communication with the client plays important role in this, and it also plays as a important soft skill we need to have. Next is patience and persistence. Identifying vulnerabilities might seem like an easy step, but sometimes it takes a lot of time, because to go through all the steps and all the processes to identify a particular vulnerability might be challenging, and we need to have patience and persistence to look into each and every detail and identify what is present and rectify what is not. These things play a very important role in network VAPT. So these are some of the important soft skills we need to have when we are working on a project. Now we'll look into different job responsibilities for a network VAPT analyst or network penetration testing analyst. So one, need to analyze the security to identify different threats, different vulnerabilities present in the network, and he need to also simulate the particular attack and see if the vulnerability is actually present or not. We also need to provide a proper remediation step to the client so that they can mitigate it properly and fix the issue with their network security. Next is collaborating with the teams. So there are different teams which are not technical also. So we need to convey them so that they can understand it and fix the issue in the network security so that the risk will be fixed. So these are the important job responsibilities one need to do as a network penetration tester. Now we'll look into different job opportunities we have in this particular domain. So most of the attacks in cyber security happen on network vulnerabilities or network devices. So having a network security layer implemented as well as performing a network VAPT is very important for any organization. So this is very in demand for the network security. And many compliance standards like PCI DSS, HIPAA, ISO prioritize network layer security, very important to provide the compliance to the organization. And we have different government agencies, different private institutes, private organization prioritize network VAPT and also provide different job roles in them. So we have different salary range based on the entry level. We have L1, L2, L3, or we can also say entry level, mid level, and senior level. And based on the job responsibility and based on the experience, we have different salary ranges. Also, we have industries like finance, healthcare, telecom and energy and utilities, and many more hiring for network VAPT analysts. Now let's see whom this particular domain is applicable for. So if you are an IT professional like system administrator, network administrator, or IT professional in help desk technician, operation engineer, or you can be network architect or a network engineer, you can learn network VAPT as an additional skill for your experience, and you can apply more in this particular domain. And there is another category which is automated scanning vendors. If you are working as a vulnerability management analyst or specialist, you can apply for network VAPT and learn in that and grow more on that particular domain. Next, if you are already in SOC and in different levels of SOC analysis, you can also learn network VAPT as an additional experience for your career.